Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We're gonna go ahead and go over the data download that happened last night. Obviously, Beast and the Gammas and stuff like that were so hyped that I kind of just put up, the videos for them and then just kind of like let it chill. And then of course we're gonna go ahead and take care of the data download now, right? So if you guys are not aware, oh, whoops, I forgot to pull. I always forget to pull at least one thing up. The banners for Beast and Gamma 1 and 2, they come out at 8 p.m. my time. So again, as you guys can see, in about 13 hours. Obviously, I will be live and ready to summon on these boys. This is definitely one of the hypest data downloads ever. Dokkan got the memo with Beast Gohan. Like, they actually understood the assignment completely and completely nailed it in every single way, which is good to see. Obviously, we love that. All right, let's go ahead and talk about everything we got right here. It's mainly just the characters, but as you guys can see, we have some new content stages as well. The 9th anniversary is just so far and away the best celebration in Dokkan history already, and like we haven't even hit part 3 yet. Like I cannot emphasize enough. Again, the point I've been making is just the 7th anniversary is not what I would consider the second best celebration. I would probably say the cooler movie Worldwide Download Celebration was, but 7th anniversary is more popular and it's one everyone loves. And I just make this point that the 7th anniversary killed 99% of the game. Unusable. Red zone kind of reset everything. And, the 9th anniversary, as of right now, it's gone in reverse, where many older characters are much better off. Beast Gohan, if anyone is not curious, is he a Broly buff? Yes, he is. Is he a Carnival Gogeta buff? Yes, he is. Essentially, the way it works for Beast Gohan, any character on any of these categories is directly buffed by this guy's inclusion in the game. I would say... Orange Piccolo is hurt a little bit because what made Orange Piccolo #1 overall in the game, in my opinion, is kind of hard replaced by what Beast Gohan does. He's a better defensive character than Piccolo in slot 1, early in fights, later in fights. Like he just works better. His kind of protect the team mechanic is not as strong as Orange Piccolo's, because it doesn't take away boss AoEs, but I don't, we're talking literally only, I guess you could fight in Zamasu and be against him turn 3 with Gohan's active potentially able to be used. It's possible, right? And you could be on turn 3, and use Orange Piccolo against Fusion Zamasu. Again, it's possible, but I don't think just the AoEs matters enough. So Gohan, there's kind of 2 characters that he will directly kind of take the role from. Orange Piccolo is one, and on many teams, the AGL LR Vegito Blue character, the Blue Goku and Vegeta. I thought that the community is way too harsh on that character. Their slot 1, turn 1 defensive ability is rare in the game, even still, but Beast on almost every single team is just going to take that role over. Remember, Beast is perfect in every single way. He has no annoying restrictions to deal with. It's not like, oh, he gets this damage reduction with a superhero character. Oh, he does this with this type of character. You could even make the argument that the unit super attack is actually a little bit of a negative for Beast at times because of the attack break. So I don't know. This character, he's just crazy. Again, think of Beast Gohan in these very simple terms. Any single character on any of these teams is directly buffed by Beast Gohan. They're all better. All of them. It's nuts how crazy this character is and how perfect he is. And I'm not exaggerating. That's not the craziest thing, right? It's like we're going to be saying this in a month, in 2 months. And it doesn't, the way this guy is designed, he's not going anywhere. There's a very good chance we could be sitting here in February of 2025 and this guy is 1 still, or 2. Or he finally is replaced by part 2 of the 10th anniversary. We'll see. But Beast is really nuts, man. All right, so let's just go start going over everything. We have the promo movie. We have LR Beast Gohan. We got the LR Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. We have a lot to talk about with them. We have the Banner Unit Krillin and Android 18. They seem very powerful. Really helped out by Beast Gohan's dominance. Makes Krillin and 18, I think, very, very good. We also have the new stage added to the Beast Gohan Dokkan event. We have 2 new stages added to the Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial. Just so much content. It's outrageous. This is stages 3 and 4. I believe stage 3 is against Gamma 1 and 2. And I believe stage 4 is against Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan. I believe is the way the stages are. So we have banner assets. Oh, yeah, we could take a look at the banners, treasure and tickets. I mean, damn, I could probably almost do a separate video on the banners themselves. Oh, these tickets are in here. Yeah, they always do this for part 2 of anniversaries. This doesn't really mean too much. So we have the promo movie for Beast and the Gammas. LR Beast Gohan. I mean, I've already mostly discussed what we need to talk about with LR Beast Gohan. I don't think I really need to go into any more talking in depth. Again, they actually just made a perfect character, a character designed around making every single other character in the game better. That's what he is. Like, it's like Beast is so strong defensively, and then with this key support right here, I mean, he's gonna have a bit of a Bulma-ish role. I mean, he doesn't give the multiple turn support, but again, we know how dominant this kid is. He's just, he's so stupid. All right, so we have Beast, LR Beast Gohan again, and then we get to Gamma 1 and 2. Now, Gamma 1 and 2, there was an issue when, you know, kind of like the data download happened. They were essentially bugged. That is now fixed. That is gone. Gamma 1 and 2 are now completely normal, right? So what was happening was Gamma 1 and 2, so the way the character works here, let's pull them up. Remember that they have 3 forms, right? You have Gamma 1 and 2. You go into the standby, where Gamma 2 is preparing the core breaker, and then after you do the core breaker, you move into just Gamma 1 alone, right? Now, Gamma 1 alone is what was bugged. On the turn you would drop the core breaker, Gamma 1 would keep all of the extra damage. So if we go back over to the standby, yeah, it's this right here. Gamma 1 was keeping this. The 100% attack for every attack characters do, Gamma 1 was maintaining this. So Gamma 1, you know, you would do the core breaker, and then Gamma 1 would shoot out 80 million attack stat followed by a 60 million attack stat. And then it's very easy for Gamma 1, you know, again, once we're kind of like swapped over to just him alone, it's very easy for him to have 100% crit and, you know, this huge damage reduction. So you have a character who would do the core breaker attack, which obviously would do tremendous damage, and then he'd have 100% chance to crit, 80% damage reduction. He'd be giving this support, and then he'd do an 80 million attack stat guaranteed crit followed by a like another guaranteed additional super, like, which is ridiculous. But what they did was they actually fixed this. So now what happens is Gamma 1, after doing the core breaker, like this is what updated Gamma 1 looks like. He does 21 million, like, he's still super busted. Huge damage reduction, huge crit chance, you know, like 20 million attack stat into 14 million attack stat while doing support and all this stuff. Still super busted, but he's not, you know, doing the core breaker into a, you know, 80 million attack stat anymore. So that was fixed. Now, I mean, I thought the way that the Gammas were with that bug, they were definitely the second best character in the game. I probably won't say that now, but I'm not sure. This character is complex enough, and you're going to see enough different situations, because how good they are is based upon how many int orbs you can get, or if there's STR and AGL key spheres. You know, we're going to have variance in how hard the core breaker hits, variance in how many int key spheres you can get when it's just Gamma 1 alone, right? Plus, I'm going to want to really test out, you know, how long some of these fights are going to feel. Plus, we know we're going to move into new difficult fights. I would say vaguely the Gammas are top 10, but I don't yet know where exactly I would slide them in. I would say that they are tremendous. They have a great design, strong support. They've got damage reduction. I don't really have issues pretty much with anything with the Gammas. Maybe the only thing would be I do wish that their damage reduction was just kind of like in base or just start a turn. I do wish they just had the damage reduction, right? Like that would help rather than have to do 3 attacks. It's not the biggest deal ever. There's very little things I could nitpick on this character. I don't mind the way they're designed where you want to get int key spheres for additional supers and stuff like that. I don't really find it like an issue or something like that. So yeah, they're super busted. As it stands right now, though, no matter what, they are a must-run on the very best team in the game, which would be Double Beast Gohan Superhero. And the Gammas are a 100% you must run them on the team. So that obviously, means a lot. Superhero is just undeniably, not only is it the best team in the game, but it's, twice as good as any other team, 3 times as good as any other team, something like that. Is what Superhero is. It's ludicrous. I mean, 3 of the 4 LRs are Superhero, right? Gogeta Blue, Beast Gohan, and Gamma 1 and 2. So not really too shocking there. So you have the Gammas, Android 18 and Krillin. Again, they seem very good. They're a multiple turn support unit. It is restricted, but the thing about it, right? So you have to be above 50% HP at the start of turn. The thing about it is that the superhero team is so busted at the moment, you can't really take damage. It's like, I don't know, maybe like if Krillin and Android 18 themselves fail to dodge, they would take damage or something like that. Or maybe like Trunks with his lock, or like an AoE boss or something like that, right? Like a toxic boss, could definitely catch you and do damage to the superhero team. But for the most part, I would say in most runs, you are just immune from taking damage most of the time. So all this character is going to do is going to be sitting there double supporting each rotation, right? So they seem pretty good. I would probably say Int Golden Freeze is definitely quite a bit better, but I like Krillin and 18. Looking at the way they're designed, this is a good way to make a banner unit. They fulfill the exact job a banner unit should have. Both Golden Frieza and Krillin and Android 18 100% do exactly what Dokkan should do with every single banner unit. Golden Frieza comes out, and he is a direct buff to Broly in every way. Supports him, huge help to his team. He props Broly up. Exactly what you need out of a banner unit. Krillin and 18 can kind of fulfill the same role for Beast Gohan, right? Which is the point of them. So again, Dokkan gets the memo. They did really good. There's not really any negatives I could point to this anniversary so far. The free-to-play characters suck like usual, but Frieza and Beerus have not easied yet, so they may still be good. So we have that. We have the new stage added to the Beast Gohan Dokkan event. That's good. We have 2 new stages added to the Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial Battle. We have stages against Gamma 1 and 2. And then we have stages against, it's Gohan and Piccolo, are what the stages is. All right, so let's take a look at some of these missions here. These are just the Super Presence shit. Doesn't really matter too much. Clearly Gohan and Piccolo stage right there. The Metal Support Campaign. They want you to use Superhero. And then all these other stuff gives you a bunch of medals, which is obviously good. Oh, actually. Okay, so they need 35 Beast medals. The Gammas. Let's go back to their base form. So the Gammas need... You need 42 Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 medals. 7 Orange Piccolo, and then 21 of the first Beast Gohan event. Okay. What does Beast Gohan need? Probably just both Beast medals? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the Gammas are harder to awaken. You got to do a lot more runs for the Gammas, right? All right. Yeah, this is not bad at all. Very easy. Okay. So we look at that. Wait, what was the other thing I was looking at? Missions. We're looking at missions. All right, so we have that. What is this right here? This is... Awaken Rookie? Is this a superhero equip event? Is that what that's going to be? Oh, damn, there's the banners. These are just like kind of like the IRL prizes. There's EX orbs for the Gammas. Oh, wait a minute. 4 crit, 4 additional, 5 crit, 5 additional. Do I want to use that on them? No, I don't want to use the silver one. I would prefer... I think what you probably want to do with the Gammas is you want to get max additional. I would give them their gold equip. Their bronze equip makes a lot of sense because they're a damage reduction character. So, like taking hits and stuff like that. So you could do that. But I think maximum additional for them is important because no matter what, you want this. You just attack 3 times with them. And you have their standby ready to go. And as long as you can get 1 in orb, one STR orb or one AGL orb, you know, you do your normal attack, they get an additional from one orb, and then you potentially could get your hidden potential system additional. Obviously, they could do 4 attacks, right, if you get multiple orbs. But I do think max additional is probably the... I mean, dodge is also obviously tremendous for this character. I mean, dodge probably is their best build, but there's taking advantage of the super fast standby for them, and then the super fast active skill for Beast Gohan. That's the thing that makes these Part 2 characters so good, is that their super crazy abilities are so easy to get. Gohan just has to get hit one single time. My plan for Gohan equips, by the way, is raw attack and additional is my plan for Gohan. So even if Gohan gets exclusive equips, I personally am not using them on Gohan. I think there's a very good chance we could see potentially stages added to the anniversary battle event, maybe in Part 3, a Broly stage and a Beast Gohan stage. I could see it. It would make a ton of sense, right? But we'll see. So, looks like the Dragon Ball movie Memorial, it's only getting equips for Gohan and Gamma. Yeah, the new event, it gives superhero category EX skill orbs. This event is now boostable. Okay, that's good. Super War Memorial Goku and Friends was now updated. Okay. Wait, what? Dude, what? This is the 8th anniversary event? Oh my god, okay, sure. Okay, so we have that. There's that event again. These are superhero equips right there, which is obviously good. And then here's the Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial Battle. Again, there's gonna... So from this event, you get equips for Blue Gogeta and Gamma 1 and 2. And then hopefully they'll add new stages to the anniversary battle later on for Broly and Beast. But, you know, we will see. No guarantee. So, there we go. That should... Oh, that's actually an interesting point. Summon animations. Yeah, there's the Gogeta. We could see them redo the superhero summon animations. I think that's a real thing. Oh, I did skip by the banners, didn't I? Let's take a look here. Okay, so there's Beast's banner. Let's open that up. Then there's the Gamma's banner. Let's open this up. So we have UI, who's going to easy A. Blue Goku and Vegeta, who they were hurt by There's the only 2 characters I can think of who were actually kind of hurt by Beast Gohan is Blue Goku and Vegeta and Orange Piccolo, because their roles that made them very good were directly just like Beast Gohan snatched their chain. Like, it's now his role. He is him. So that does hurt the Blues. I would say they're a little worse, and probably Orange Piccolo as well. GT Anniversary LR is still very good with their standby. And obviously they're a great ban unit. I mean, looks good. Yeah, looks strong. Strong banner. And then... Oh my god. Wow. Okay, well, the days of people... I mean, there's a lot of... guys, again, don't take offense to this if you are one of these people. But there's a lot of idiots, right, who didn't really understand the Carnival banners and the Carnival formats and stuff like that. And, I mean, do I think you could just say, oh, yeah, nothing stopped them from making Yellow Coin banners better? Sure, right? Like, you could just say that. But the fact of the matter remains, Yellow Coin banners have sucked since the dawn of time. They have always been horrible. Now this is crazy. This is a good-ass lineup. People hate on these characters so hard. Again, don't take offense. Idiots. This guy, he could do work on Broly's team with his Ki Blast nullification. This guy is a must-run, I would say, on the Super Saiyan team because of his revive. And, of course, he could potentially revive on Broly's team as well. Although I do think Broly, Chi-Lai, and Lemo certainly would take, like, the value this guy would add to Broly's team. With kind of like that, like, reset. Like, a revive, and then, like, what Broly, Chi-Lai, and Lemo do where they change the entire field of orbs and they full heal and then get the guaranteed dodge. Right? Like, it's just a better version kind of what Carnival Goku's bringing to the table. And then Bulma and Future Gohan... I mean, I would say they haven't fallen off at all. The Future Gohan, though, he's still super good. I would still say he's a must-run a lot of the times. But domain characters seem destined for a very difficult life. Maybe in a similar sense sometimes to some Revive characters. think the GT 8th Anniversary LR is a character, they do not get hurt if you don't do their revive. Like, they're still good. But there's other characters who, if you don't do their revive, Tech Carnival Goku's a great example. He's worthless if you don't revive with him, right? Domains, because Dokkan made the horrible decision not to just... What it should be is you do it... Like, let's say... Okay, so Broly. Turn 5 for Broly. We transform with Broly. We use his active skill, transform, open up his domain. Then Future Gohan comes around next turn, and then Future Gohan just opens his domain up. Like, I don't know why it can't just work like that. Like, that would be so much better. The fact that you can't override a domain with another domain is horrible. And domain characters, like, it's essentially like a nerf, right? Because Future Gohan is at his best when he does that crazy active. But, I mean, you know, Future Gohan's domain is not worth... Broly, I mean, no longer what... Transform Broly... Actually, is Transform Broly better than Beast? Probably, but it's like by the time, the thing is that by the time you get there, Beast has already probably done his active, which completely takes, I don't know. I don't know, but Broly, the thing that's so good about Beast with his defensive ability, Broly's got that too when he transforms. Broly is so crazy once he transforms, defensively and offensively, what he's able to do. Broly is probably better once he transforms, but Beast Gohan, I mean, he's the modern day LR Tech Jiren, where, like, you could say a lot of shit, but it's like, yeah, but Gohan does that turn 1, right? Like, Broly is so impressive defensively once he transforms, but, you know, Beast Gohan does it turn 1, so... Right, but again, I kind of got sidetracked. But the whole point is that domain characters kind of hurt each other, right? So Future Gohan, you know, potentially is a little bit iffy because of that, but he still just has so much damage reduction that he's still so good, and he's still so good early. Bulma has not fallen off in any way; she's still supremely stupid. So yeah, the gamut, both banners, very good. Remember, by the way, keep in mind, the rainbow tickets. Which we'd have to go to a current mission so just to show one of these rainbow tickets. Wait, no, it's not these. It's the other one. Oh, God, there's so many. It's this, right? These rainbow tickets are now just like, dude, like, you can do that and do the 77 unit multi on any of the 4 banners. Blue Gogeta, Broly, Beast, or the Gammas. I would say go for whichever one you guys want. Beast Gohan is undeniable best unit in the game. Like, you kind of do want to get him. But, I mean, Gogeta and Broly are assuredly top 5 characters. The Gammas, I'm not sure, but, like, they're close. Do I think the Gammas are better than Gogeta? Very likely. Because I think the Gammas would be better. Like, the thing about Gogeta and Broly is, which, again, people either don't want to talk about or want to pretend it isn't true. Gogeta and Broly don't have the biggest impact early on in the fights. I mean, Broly could do a bunch of attacks, but so can 500 other million characters, right? Like, Beast is just sitting turn 1. The Gammas, or turn 1, slot 1. To be fair, the Gammas aren't either, but, like, they've got that support, which can be really strong. And then you could do their standby on turn 3 before, you know, multiple turns before Broly could do his transformation. And if you get perfect luck, you know, potentially a turn before Gogeta could transform himself, so... yeah, let me know what you guys think. I would recommend summoning for Beast, but summoning for Gogeta, Broly, or the other character, the Gammas, is not really bad. Any talk, by the way, of, oh my god, Broly is out of here, is ridiculous. Again, Broly is only better after Beast Gohan's inclusion. Broly's team is now going to be significantly better because you just don't run villains at all. It's like you could run, like, Golden Frieza, I guess, and then you're going to want to run Beast, Gogeta, Blue Kaioken Evolution, Blue Vegeta. Like, you're just not even running villains on Broly's team. Villain variants of Broly's team are going to be 50 times worse. Like, that's the issue with Broly. And sure enough, it does seem like I was right with what I was saying. Because now, it's like you're just running you're running Broly plus superclass characters on that team. Is exactly how that's going to go. So, there we go. Probably one of the greatest data downloads in Dokkan history, if not the best. They really just... This is the savior of Dokkan right here. The only thing that's a bit of a bummer is that they didn't do the global sync quite yet. because, I mean, I could only just imagine how much more hype things would be if Global was getting this, you know, tonight along with JP, which is the way it should have been. But thank God we know the sync is happening this year. So, I mean, the 10th anniversary could surpass the 9th anniversary, considering it's going to be same time. They pick hype characters, good events, a lot of difficult content like this anniversary, and the 10th anniversary will feel better because all Dokkan players can enjoy it at the same time, which is the way things should have been since day one. So we could definitely look forward to that. But Beast and the Gammas are incredible, exceptional, awesome data download. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.